Yo, what's going on, guys? And today we're talking about Tidjane Salaun, the Frenchman that everybody's loving. So he's 18 years old on draft night. He is 6'9", 212 pounds with a 7-foot wingspan. So far through 34 games, he's averaged 8.5 points, 4.1 rebounds, about an assist a game with a steal. And he's shooting, 37.4% from the field and has a 3-point percentage of 37%, primarily taking a lot of threes. He's a combo forward who has big hands, long arms, great body, big frame that, the scouts love that thickness. And he has great athleticism to pair up with it, where he'll be able to finish through opponents with his broad shoulders and get up, high and finish above the rim. And he has that desired style of play that, modern power forwards are, wanted, kind of being able to kind of be a combo guy, but also maybe big enough to play small ball 5 once he gets some weight on him. And he's able to have he's more of a perimeter player than an interior player, and he's got a great motor on him on both ends of the floor and just loves to hustle. And that size and athleticism mix is what intrigues teams, but the ability that he has to be so nimble and athletic enough to excel in transition with his elite foot speed, and then being able to properly play off ball at 18 years old, knowing how to slash and attack the glass on cuts and use, his athleticism and straight line drives through traffic to get to the rim. And then it's not even only that, his ability to step out and shoot from 3. He had a point where he went 17 for 25 from 3-point range in December, where a lot of them were contested catch and shoot threes. And he's got a smooth looking jump shot that I don't think is going to have a problem transitioning to the NBA due to his high release point being, 6'9". And yes, I know he doesn't knock down threes at an average rate, as he is shooting, at times. If you don't account for those 25 3-pointers that he made, he shot 25% from 3. So his numbers are very skewed from 3. But he does sometimes have this throwback game where he does kind of like to operate from the mid-range and do some face-up opportunities and then drive and attack the rim if he's given the opportunity. But the thing is, on defense, he flashes the lateral quickness and the agility to be a pretty good defender. He does a great job of moving his hips, has that long wingspan at 7 foot to keep his size out there and use his size to keep his man in front of him and be a good factor on defense. I don't think he's going to be a guy who's going to be a shot blocker, but he does use his length to contest shots and clog up passing lanes and grab rebounds. So for me, at the, Tidjane Salaun is a guy who's extremely raw. He's a project who's going to probably need a little bit of time in the G, as he doesn't make the best decisions with the ball in his hands. He struggles as a dribbler and has a negative assist to turnover ratio, and doesn't have the best feel for the game yet, as he's not a natural passer or creator for himself and has kind of a questionable shot selection. Who needs to take higher percentage shots, and defensively he'll have to get better at moving his feet, because sometimes he gets caught up with not proper footwork where he's not sliding right, and he gets caught in the cookie jar and gets beat and loses his position against quicker footed guards, and he'll sit too high in his defensive stance. But besides that, I think he's a guy who, obviously needs to get bigger so he can absorb contact, but he's still really athletically gifted as a combo forward with great perimeter skill that'll help space the floor with the with the 3-point shot and attack the rim when given the opportunity. And I think he'll be able to transition into the NBA to be a 3-level scorer using his athleticism to get to the rim, draw fouls, and has the potential to be an impactful defensive player.